When some bikes are no longer loved, no longer needed, and no longer used, they end up at a place like this. This is called the Lionwood Cycle Project. Basically a bicycle hospital, where bikes get donated, reworked on, and released at a very low budget price. A non-profit organisation ran by volunteers, purely to get bikes back out into the community, for those who couldn't quite justify or afford a retail ticket price bike. So I'm here in Norwich to find out more, and it only seems to fit to donate 2 of my very own bikes, be it 2 very small bikes.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Richard, one of the founders of the Lionwood Cycle Project.
And I'm Nick, also one of the founders of the Lionwood Cycle Project.
We're at the project now. We're at one of our lockups east of Norwich, just off William May Gardens. We are a non-profit, volunteer-run cycle project, and we take in unwanted bikes, refurbish them, and send them out in the community again on a kind of pay-what-you-can basis. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, and we've got a kind of eco-ethos in that bikes that aren't able to be refurbished are recycled, and you know, our rags, our old things like that we use for, you know, we repurpose people's, and this is a new addition to our PPE. We have aprons made out of my granny's curtains, tough material.
So you get the vibe. We're kind of reuse, environmental, ethical, non-profit. We try to reuse as many used bike components as possible. We're taking donations from the community and renovate and reuse those cycles.
So what was the seed of the idea?
The seed of the idea was...
That was you outside Aldi, wasn't it?
Yeah. So we live in the same area, and we share the common passion of cycling and have quite environmental ethics. And we want to share that with other people and enable other people to do what we feel is a great thing, you know, get around by cycle for all the benefits of that. So it was founded 2 years ago, just through chatting and deciding to host a pop-up workshop.
There was 3 of us.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, and Andrea, who's not on camera, was also there as well, and we did a pop-up bike workshop.
We got a bank account.
We've got a bank account.
In February 24.
Yeah.
And that meant we could get more money for buying stuff.
Yeah, so we've had a few small-scale grants.
Yeah, lottery grant for that.
Yeah, we had a Cycling UK grant.
Cycling U one for running the sessions.
Yeah,
they like to run.
We've had a Norwich
sessions.
City Council grant
that
as well.
Was quite small. That paid our insurance.
Yeah. So all that leads us to where we are at the moment.
And Norwich City Council are really kind, they give us these rent-free.
Yeah, and right now we do a weekly session. Do a session every Wednesday from here in William May Gardens in Norwich.
Which is near Lionwood and Pilling Park.
Yeah.
It's on the Pilling Park estate.
Yeah.
Near Lionwood, quite near the Pilling Park Community Centre.
Yeah. And the Wednesday sessions run every Wednesday, 1 until 3 p.m.
And what sort of thing goes on the Wednesday sessions?
Well, neither of us we both have to work then, so I don't really know, but I think they fix bikes.
Yeah, the Wednesday...
And chat.
And chat, yeah, which is equally important, isn't it? The Wednesday sessions are basically a time for people to come together and refurbish some of the bikes that we have. So normally there's a handful of stands out in this forecourt here, and we have our tools out and we refurbish some of the bikes that have been donated to us. It's a bit of a social as well, like-minded people getting together and trying to share that passion of cycling that we all have.
Where we get all these bikes that we're selling from is people who have a bike that they don't want can bring it along to any of our sessions. We have them on Wednesdays and occasionally on Sundays, Wednesdays here, and they bring along their bike and donate it to us. And if it's good enough to refurbish, then we do that and then sell it on at kind of pretty cost price cheap. like ranging from 10 to 50 pounds maybe. Although I think the most we've ever sold on for is 40. Yeah. So and if they are beyond repair, then we take any usable bits off for using on other bikes, and the metal is scrapped. The scrap metal man comes around here, so that's quite useful.
And the bikes that we do refurbish and put out there in the community, they are generally quite basic bikes, obviously worked on and safety checked before they are put back out. But they're generally inexpensive, functional, practical bikes. We don't have any super high-end flashy mountain bikes, but we do have bikes that can get somebody from their home to their place of employment or their school and have all the benefits of cycling that we believe in.
Yeah, like today, this teenager turned up wanting something flashy.
And yeah, we don't have that, but we do have a bike that'll get you to school on time.
Yep.
Yeah. We're here in the Pilling Park area of East Norwich, and we're here to serve our immediate lovely community that's around us. We're just near the Plumstead Road estate, near Pilling Park, and we want to serve that community by providing them access to a low-cost, environmentally mode of transport, the cycle. In addition to that, we want to bring people together and upskill them with the kind of skills that they need to work on a bike, to get that bike out of their shed and get some air in the tyres and fix it up and make it rideable again.
And we're just here as well for you to come along and have a chat.
Yeah, we're here. I mean, this project, it's really engaged in the local community, and we've worked and are working with other small-scale grassroots community groups as well.
There's a big help on mental health.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, people are benefiting hopefully from better mental health through riding the bikes, but also through coming together and working on the bikes and, you know, problem solving, skill sharing, bridging generational gaps, and that's really rewarding to see.
Yeah, when we run our Sunday sessions that happen in Pilling Park Community Centre over there, because we've got like the centre as well, then we're able to have a cafe there and anyone can come in from the park, which has happened since we had this genius idea of putting this out in the park, and then actually people knew about it and would come in to the cafe. When we're here, obviously we haven't got water or stuff like that for doing a cafe. So
I'd also say just like if there are individuals in the East Norwich area that do want to come and spend time with the project and learn how to fix a bike, or just even come for a chat, they're more than welcome to join us. All our sessions are accessible, free, friendly, welcoming.
So if these sessions sound a bit of you, which they definitely do me, I've been to 2 of them already, definitely head over to their Instagram at Lionwood Cycle Project to see where they've been and where they're going. These guys also have a friends WhatsApp group which you can join. You can chat with people who are on there and see when the next one's happening. Usually they're on every Wednesday, but there are the occasional Sunday one, with chats and updates on bikes that need to be worked on and what's happening with the weather. One of my favourite things about it, apart from the charity aspect, is the connection of new friends. People who live and work in your area who you may actually end up being quite good friends with. To which at some point you might even partner up to join my group ride. Yes, that's right, if you haven't heard through the grapevine as of yet, I'm doing another one of my group rides. Stay tuned, second gear. I'll be hosting the group ride on the 20th of December, which is my birthday, and we'll be starting at the Norwich railway station for 10 AM. All I'm going to say for now is bring your very best bike, and I hope you're good at quizzes. Because this time, there'll be prizes to win. I've had a look around to find some sponsorships to send us some freebies, one being quite a large, or should I say quite a big company. Here's a clue. Big. There's big. And a few other people who we all may know or watch. So hopefully you come down to the group ride and you'll see what there might be to give away or to win. Anyway, thanks ever so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you at the next one and the group ride. Bye!